share, comment, subscribe, hit your notification button so you know when I'm dropping new content. So let's get to it. Where everybody at? Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna just start playing some music. Once again, I'm stated like this. Shout out to all the Leos. Disclaimer, this channel is for adults only. You should be over 18 years old if you want to enter my chat. What up, what up, what up? Yo. Once again, once I hit 2,500 subs, I will be giving away this Bluetooth speaker. Sub to the channel, it could be yours. So that's that. So the talk is, once again, these relationship issues. I just feel like no matter how much I try to adjust to be a better parent and a better father or whatever, I just feel like my daughter's mother is just so controlling. When things don't go away, she's always emotional and she's always off the hinges. She can never take good advice. She don't want to be accountable. Cool, you say nobody watching, you here. And you here by option, bro. So that's that. So, yeah, you can troll all you want. Troll. Light up the comments. Spam the chat. I don't care. Spam the chat if you want to. So, just like I was saying, she just don't have the skills to be a good companion. Because she thinks the way to go in a relationship once she had a child with me, that she could just dismiss me and give me the bare minimum. What up, what up, what up? Double tap that screen for me if you already didn't. Yeah, so once again, to all the young adults out there, all the young men that's going to college, get everything that you want out of life first. Get your dream car, get your money out, buy your house, Do all them things before you get in a serious committed relationship. Because the things that you want to do while you're in a serious committed relationship is always going to take the back seat. Always take the back seat. I've been with this woman for 21 years, and the last past, I would say, 4 years, it's been rocky. It's been rocky, and it's just challenging when you got to deal with difficult people in relationships, whether it's even family members or baby mama or baby daddy mama. I just feel like my daughter mother don't have common sense. Because common sense is not common these days. Once again, once I hit 2,500 subs, I will be giving away this Bluetooth speaker. Double tap that screen for me. It's 15 people in here. I should at least have 15 likes, man. What's going on? I help a brother out. And clip this. I don't know what water y'all drink, but I know what water I drink. I drink that Saratoga water. Stay hydrated. Like, I'm telling you, for men, for the single men, 2026, dating is going to be challenging. I wouldn't even choose to date. I was just going to have cool conversation and just vibe out for a minute. And then if it leads to a relationship down the road, that's how I would do it. What up, what up, what up? Double tap that screen for me, man. I only got one like. Yo, and it's Freaky Friday, but it's too early to get into that segment. That comes later on tonight. When the sun go down, that's when the Freaky Friday starts. But yeah, it's just, you think when a man takes longevity with a woman, you think a woman would be more understanding of a man's principle and morals in a relationship, and she's just not understanding. It's kind of is, because where I come from in Brooklyn, you could have black women telling you to SMD, to suck their dick or whatever. And then when you date white women, you gotta date them, you gotta date their whole family, you gotta turn into Raccoon Tatum, you gotta turn into Jason Bitchlock. You pretty much gotta turn into a goddamn Oreo. They want you to be the black white person. At least from my perspective, like, I'm supposed to give her everything she desires and whatever she feels she deserves, and I'm just not supposed to get nothing back. And that's how a man supposed to handle things to her standards. And she never shared these thoughts and these things when we was first started dating. She waited till we was later on, well down 10 years into the relationship, to start talking this nonsense. Appreciate that. I appreciate that if you stop. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, so, yeah, like, to me, for my daughter, I don't know what it's going to be like for dating for my daughter. Like, in like the next 10 years, I don't even think humans are going to be dating. It's going to be super weird. And women got to understand, men can't take care of everything that they want, as well as everything that they want as well. We can't do both. So there gotta be no compromise. Y'all can't get upset and disgruntled when your man can't live the lifestyle he wanna live and the lifestyle you want him to live. You wanna live. Y'all gotta meet somewhere in the middle. And like last night, I just can't get over what she did last night. Like she opened the windows up before she went to work. So when you came home from work and you was done watching TV in the living room, you should have made sure all the windows was closed. Because I shouldn't have to come downstairs 11:30 at midnight or so and say, let me check the windows on the first floor. It's inviting people into that potential try to break into your house. You're making it easy. But she don't understand that, oh, I don't understand what's the big deal. That's just you based off of how you conditioned when you was growing up in Brooklyn. I'm like, what? I'm like, wow, that's bizarre. So once again, common sense is not common when it comes down to her. When it comes down to her taking advice and being open-minded to at least my opinion. And that's why she go through so much hardships and she don't understand situations because she only want to listen to a job that gives her a paycheck. And then she say, I have resentment against her job. But this is what I want, clip this. All women that come across this. So if your man could pay you the exact salary that you was getting paid from your job, and you keep your job, could he hold you to the same standards your job holds you to? That's what I want to know. So that's a great question. But I'm gonna get back to the music. Yo, that's a good question. You said it in my chat. Like, that's all they want to offer us is it's the box. Yo, I said that before in an earlier chat earlier in this month. Women would rather give their body up than to give they money up. They don't want to give their money up. They would prefer to give their body up rather than their money. They won't invest in the man that they date in career or clothing line or him getting up enough money to take his CDL or leave a deposit down on a business or something. A female is very rare to help a significant other out. We always got to figure everything out on our own. We got to figure out how to solve your problems, our problems, and the rest of the family problems. That's a lot to take on too. And I'm not saying a female role is small and stuff like that, because when a man is working, whether it's one job or two jobs, they holding down whatever job they have, the kids, and whatever miscellaneous things that they doing around the house. But the man gotta protect the house if somebody break in, fix whatever breaks down, and all these things. It's different roles as adults in relationships we play. The man is supposed to be the protector and the provider to a certain extent, because it's hella expensive to live in 2026. And these females even know. So you can't even expect him to have everything figured out and have everything financially, because it's only like 5% of the men that have everything figured out financially. have their finances in orders, have well over a year's savings, or at least have 100K in the bank. It's probably like 5% of men that have at least 100K in the bank. Maybe a little bit more. Let's just, so even if it's 15, it's still a low number because it's another 85% without. Yeah, so I don't know. And another thing I want to know, if a young girl see a bad representation as a woman, is it more likely for her to have the same behavior? I'm asking a question. So chat, if a young girl sees a woman with bad qualities as a woman, do she necessarily gain the same bad qualities when she becomes a woman? Yo, what up, chat? What up, what up? Double tap that screen for me. Double tap that screen. Yo, let's run these numbers up, man. Let's run these numbers up. I'm gonna just let music play if I can get at least 3 to 4 more likes. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Come on. Double tap. Yeah, man. So once again, for all the single people out there in the world, it's going to be challenging dating these days. Just because it's so expensive. Men think women are weird. Women think men are weird. So it's going to be hard to figure out who makes the first move and stuff like that. And the man always have to have his money right to date. What do women gotta have right to date in a relationship other than looking attractive? Because all a woman gotta do is look attractive and she won't have a man holler. A man gotta look attractive, have money, have good hygiene for the most part, and carry himself presentable. So it's always different standards when it comes down to dating between men and females. Because women are like rocks. If one man could open many lots, what would you say about that lot? What, y'all just say that man got a masterpiece, right? I get that. That's the different dynamics between relationships. Women should be secure with who they are and how they carry themselves and carry themselves like a woman, not when it's beneficial for them. You should carry yourself as a woman at all times because then you get more grace, and you get more consistency in a relationship. But you got females that always want to go on an emotional rant and just try to rip a man apart just because you're emotional. That's not working no more in 2026. A man will just tune you out, let you go on your rant and get emotional and say, okay, are you done yet? Because I know I will. Because realistically, if I'm not making all the money, but if I'm carrying out everything that you require me to do, and you giving me the bare minimum, fuck that. We got a problem. We got a fucking problem bigger than the fucking Titanic. Hell yeah, when it comes down to respect come before love. When it comes down to a man, you gotta respect the man first and love him second. You can't say you love him first and disrespect him, and respect is lower on the totem pole. It don't work like that with most men. Yeah, I would have thought I would have had my mods in the building, but my mods didn't pop in yet. Where they at? Hey, if you say I don't got no watchers, I guess you're a nobody. I'm sorry you feel that way about yourself. You shouldn't think that way about yourself. You should have more self-esteem. Yo, once again, if you do music and your music is fire, I will play it on my live stream. So tap in with me.
Good dude, you know you love me like cook food, even though a nigga gotta move like a crook move. I'm from a city where a nigga try to book you, beefing over who got more sauce at the barbecue. I'm the son, grandma told me I'm the prodigal. Her prayers kept me out of front page articles. Niggas talk tough, I really had the heart to do it. Before boys become men, they say we act foolish. I really shoot shit for a check, I make corny music. But my shit really hard if you listen to it. My man scam, cousin, we bad grams. Got knocked for a body they found with no hands. Pinstripe jumpers, we look good in orange. Orange is the new black, we put our blackface on. For the cheese, they talk to D's and get they rat race on. Half these niggas turned gay since Backpage gone. 1600, you ask me what trap they on. Pushing back to back, Bentley's passing Grey Poupon. Don't be a menace to my city, then play ashtray soft. We the boys in the hood that gave them back they ball. Little cuz wanna smoke you, this a OG call. Now keep quiet and run along about the shit you saw. I used to walk around the city with my headphones on, listen to instrumentals, wishing I could make those songs. Like, cut me off a piece of the pie, cause the dog gotta eat to survive. You can see the pain if you look deep in my eyes. Rejection, no acceptance, but the dream's still alive.
Share the link.
Cut me off a piece of the
Share the
pie,
chat.
cause the dog's gotta eat to survive. You can see the pain if you look deep in my eyes. Rejection, no acceptance, but the dream's still alive. It's the story of the dreamer, they rejected it first. But I always been a believer, so the message is cursed. Mama's only son, I was rejected since birth. Pops left when I was young, and now he's stretching a hearse. Good kid, mad city, no affection, it hurts. Hard cold, I would steal from the collections in church. Mama said don't play with fire, you'll regret if it burns. I still tried it, hard-headed, but the lesson was learned. And that's the mind state that I was taking to school. Small kid, I just didn't ever play by the rules. And that's around the time I started playing with tools. I dropped out, started hustling, had to make me a move. I was down on my luck, but I ain't playing to lose. Could take a diamond in the rough and make it into a jewel. I dropped gems, I got knowledge, I ain't raising a fool. We grew up on a high block, I was just playing it cool. I didn't talk much, I'd rather play my position. Watch out where you walk, make sure you paying attention. Tell me your beliefs and I might change your opinion, cause I can give the blind a vision, make the deaf and listen.
Listen, my perspective a bit different. I lived it on both sides, from living in good conditions to broken with no job. So if you're blessed enough to have it, just don't take it for granted, cause it can all change in a second and immediately vanish. Cut me off a piece of the pie, cause a dog gotta eat to survive. You can see the pain if you look deep in my eyes. Rejection, no acceptance, but the dream's still alive. Cut me off a piece of the pie, cause a dog's gotta eat to survive. You can see the pain if you look deep in my eyes. Rejection, no acceptance, but the dream's still alive. It's that 4 in the morning cooking breakfast for the
Yo,
block while yawning
it's
shit.
featuring 38 Special. Let me know what y'all think about this, Chad.
My whip game is official, turn a single to a triple. I cook up in the morning, but this ain't a McGriddle. Rap about money, hoes and drugs, and I put pain in the middle. Started with Kane on the griddle, 9 rock stages and venues. Know my name by the initials, and from slaying instrumentals. The streets know me from the drug game and playing with pistols. Went from playing Nintendo to AKs with extendos. Don't come outside, you'll get outlined and trace like a stencil, yeah. So I'm getting sick of how y'all been talking, like I won't run inside your apartment. Tie me a larkin, walking double-breasted like a young Dolly Parton. I suggest you quit playing like I won't buy the squadron. Get found in the garbage, bullet holes inside of your carcass. And I'm tired, but I didn't mind, cause I've been grinding the longest. You trying to find out who the best and whose rhymes the hardest. Me, I'm trying to make more M's than Ronald McDonald's as arches, yeah. How many grams does it take to make a meal, yeah? Shit, I really wanna know. 38, 50,000 in the bank, 100,000 in the ceiling, another 20 on the stove.
And y'all, no bending and no bargaining. I'm a good nigga, but when it come to business, I'm cold-hearted. Back home, I'm a known target. I'm so cautious every time I visit, like the parole office. But I still move so calmly by myself, cause this thing by my belt is a whole army. When I hop out, it's 4 shorties for throwing money. The club owner know me like I promote parties, but I ain't no promoter. Duffel bag full of bricks, I got weight on my shoulders, Montega and Yola. Back in the days, I played with baking soda like a Sega controller. I'm a day trader and holder. My accountant showed me a few ways to get over. I used to train with the soldiers. I really gave out free grams to gain some exposure.
How many grams
Yo,
does it
yo,
take
yo,
to make a
double
meal,
tap that
yeah?
screen.
Shit, I really
Double
wanna
tap that screen
know.
for me.
50,000 in the bank, 100,000 in the ceiling, another 20 on
38
the
Special
stove.
featuring this track. Yeah, man, so men, stay away from delusional women. They will fuck you over because you'll be catering to everything. They will wine and dine you. They will make it seem like everything is all cool. But once you get into a long-term relationship with a narcissist, woo! It could be brutal. It could be brutal. Yeah, man, so. But the thing is, I don't want to make it seem like everything is always the woman fault in the relationship that I'm in. My thing is, I would get overreact, like, I would, how can I say this? I would just react to what she say because it could be something not true. It could be something that don't make sense. It could be something like, the best example I could come up with, my friend was just over there, but he didn't come in the house. But, like, he'll come in the house, he'll chill for like an hour or 2, 3 hours, and he'll use the bathroom. He had 2 sons. So at his house, he don't have to worry about leaving the toilet seat. I have two females in the house that I live. So I'm used to leaving the toilet seat. And why would she raise her voice at me because my friend left the toilet seat up? He doesn't necessarily know our operation and how things should work in our household. Never spend the night over there. You never mention it to him because then we could get a better understanding. I mention it to him, but just like when she forgets, she wants to be forgiven. But she can't forgive my friend because he doesn't know the rules. It's just weird. Yeah, I can't really play much other music, man, because then I will get flagged and I'm not trying to have it.
Tears hit the pavement, but the cold never been. Had to follow the rules, even if it took my friend. Heart heavy as a steel, but my face stays strong. Sad in my soul, but the game made me grow. I call warnings in my raps, every bar was a blade. If respect was a tax, then the block always paid. Me and Lenny flip weight, make the sales tip go. Agree, cut the measure, he was skimming off the load. He was taking off the top.
Double tap that screen. Run these numbers up for me.
Every sleeper get drawn. They said it wasn't much.
Shout out to all the Leos.
For the spark, make a fire when the gas tank spill. He sent me on a mission, had me snatch up Keisha. Blood on my conscience, ain't no prayer gon' reach it. He got the shine, I got the dirt on my name. Left me drowning in the guilt, he was swimming in fame. So I plotted in the dark with the weight on my dome. Knew one day soon I had to take what I own. Tears hit the pavement, but the cold never been. Had to follow the rules, even if it took my friend. Heart heavy as a steel, but my face stays strong.
Saratoga water.
Sad in my soul, but the game made me
Try it.
grow. The shadows don't speak. He was bragging on the money, talking power, talking reach. Put my finger on the trigger, steady humming my song. Don't play with me, been warning all along. He laughed like a brother, said we danced in the rain. Didn't see the paranoia twisted deep in my brain. I said, I'm a demon, Lenny, you the game. Then I pressed it to his temple, let the crown meet the leg. Said, this is for the crown, Lenny, lay your soul to bed. Tears hit the pavement, but the cold never been. Had to follow the rules, even if it took my friend.
Saratoga water. Stay hydrated.
Sad in my soul, but the game made me grow. One shot, cracked the night, saw his body roll fast. Gun smoke, paint pictures that forever gon' last. Blood wrote his name on the concrete stone. Now the block whisper stories, peace took him alone. I searched through his pockets, found the keys to his ride. But the way of what I did, I can never hide. The streets call me heartless, unstable in the head. But the truth got proof, yeah, Lenny really dead. He was watching for the enemy, guard up on his own. But never saw the trail sitting close to his throne. The thief was outside, never inside his home. Didn't know it was this. I don't know what the fuck is
Oh,
wrong.
happy Friday.
Every time I think about what I did.
What y'all getting into for the weekend?
Move on, shadows follow your soul. Eyes on your back while I snatch yours. Whispers in the dark, better pray you know me. Step you close, look up cold, that's a story. Move falling from my aura now. Shadows on my screen, catch a nigga in my sights. See this whole block of flame talk. Like I twist tongues, leave them choking on the chrome. Every bar cut deep, every rhyme I load and know. I take a short, leave crumbs, watch your son to fight. Have your homies point fingers while I slide in the night. Stack a paper like bodies. let the rumors do the field. Every man got a secret, every person got a real. Snatch in, not the picture, they scream that I just died. Off their name on a t-shirt, no face, no guy. Haters watching, but I vanish, I'm a ghost in the lane. One call, hold my freeze, ice running through their veins. I said rage, swallow pain, make trauma my liquor. Every shot in my head, make the enemy sicker. Nigga talk tough, I play chess with they fear. Every whisper, every glance, savory business. If death wait, I pull up, crack gun in my teeth. Every verse a closed casket, every line bring grief. Hands clean, mind filthy, that's the way I maneuver. Niggas fold like cards while I shuffle my future.
Yeah, chat. Yo, what y'all getting into for tonight? What y'all got going on tonight? It's Freaky Friday later on tonight. What y'all getting into? Y'all going out to the club? Y'all bar hopping? Let me know what y'all doing. Pardon me, chat, pardon me. My bad.
Move on, shadows swallow your soul. Eyes on your back, but that's not your role. Whispers in the dark, better pray you know me. Shut you close, wake up cold, that's the story.
Yo, chat. I appreciate the one individual in here. These numbers is low and something going on my screen, so I'm gonna let a few more tracks play and then I'm gonna end this live.
I'm the landlord of pain with a closet full of leads. Every step is a sermon, street gospel and holy. Turn a block into silence, let the concrete hold me. I pull up like Carl with a handwritten invoice. Your scream and the plea is background noise. I harvest feel like crops, let it rot in the bag. I do drive-bys and thoughts, whole memories hang. You call it murder, I call it completing the task. Devil said do my work, so I tighten the mask. Streets colder than my heart and my below freezing. I give out chills like a flu that never stops sneezing. Ain't no I wasn't in faith when I move with reason. Souls fall off trees when peach enter their season. On the nightmare city, told their kids ain't real. Till they saw my silhouette on the steering wheel. And when the sky turned red like overdue bills, no peace came back for one more soul to steal. Cold steps in the night, you can hear me. Devil on my shoulder, but he feel me. I ain't choose this path, it chose clearly. Come correct or the reaper get near.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Double tap that screen because I'm going to play probably like two more songs and then I'm going to end this live stream. Sub to the channel. If you're a football fan, you definitely should sub to the channel. If you're a boxing fan, a casual boxing fan, you should sub to the channel. Or if you want to hear me go on rants about females, sub to the channel.
On the beat like I'm punching the seat. I ain't wanna rap like this, but drop that ass and didn't know I seen you till I said it in mass. And I stop my target slow when I'm setting up the shot. Doing once, doing twice, caught on the night. Detroit bound, so I'm giving y'all pressure. Swing with a stick, that combo be fresher. Didn't know, peace sing high notes, heavenly. Then I switched to a rap, now they calling me a felony. High risk, fast, sweet voice means staying. Shoot a vid and a warning in the very same place. Talk through weddings with a glide in my walk. I'm sweet, got here like a ditch in the chalk. Y'all wanted Detroit, so I snap on purpose. So cold, make the touch screen nervous. Haters talk loud till I walk in clear. Camera come out, they switch careers. Peach don't miss, every shot too hard. Only shooter in the team, but the main was the car. I wanna rap like this, bitch, I kept asking. Didn't know I seen you till I said it in mass. My talk is slow when I'm setting up the shot. Doing once, doing twice, caught on the night. Y'all want Detroit down, so I'm giving y'all pressure. Single with a stick, that combo with a finisher.
Alright, chat.
Single with a pass, don't get fooled by the range. Turn a three-part harmony to something deranged. Street peach raised with a sirens hum. With a detour, mean run, and a handshake done. Camera out cool, I hunt 'em like dinner. Wide shot, tight shot. Lose a little bit of young big for this blow, but I'm back to my roots. Still Detroit in the ball like Timberland's boots. Sneak through shadows like a DP ghost. Peach life slow, that's the angle they fear most. Rap sing stop, everything untouched. Only one do it all and she don't blow. I don't wanna rap like this, bitch, I kept asking. Didn't know I seen you till I said it in mass. I stop my target slow when I'm setting up the shot. Doing once, doing twice, caught on the night. Y'all Detroit bound, so I'm giving y'all pressure.
Yeah, so once again, chat, I'm about to end this live stream. I appreciate everybody that tapped in for this short live stream. I did go live earlier with another link because it seemed like I can't get a break. And stay tuned to see if I go live a little later on tonight. It's not a guarantee, it's always a possibility. And if you're a man, watch out for these delusional women. Because they only want you for a come up. They only want you to make their life better. And they don't want to give you none back in return except for a coochie. Ain't much more I can say. I'm going to let one more track play and then we'll get out of here.
With a stick, that combo with city get hot on the task. Sunless is hot with the task. If you still bold, better stand strong. Nightfall. You don't wanna see that slide. Walk hard, freeze up inside. Say let's darkness do the last call. Skull mask on, whole block star holding the grip. Sunglasses so black they confuse night with gas. Step in the lane, even killers get cautious. Bodies in the rear, you look bigger in the process. They say that's a girl, cause she looks that phone when the kickback hit harder than you ever felt at home. She the nightmare nurse, giving permanent sleep. Only match that look happy when you bury deep. Bodies ain't rumors, they monuments facts. She wrote a name in chalk where your homies collapse. Hate in the breeze when the mask start grinning. cold hood freeze like they spring stop spinning. Respect hard deep like initials and chrome. One wrong move and you never make it home. Whisper the name wrong, street lights flicker. Legends walk slow, but the end come quicker. Shadows bend low when she glide through the lane. Whispers turn to echoes, every name feel the pain. Footsteps hit hard like a verdict delivered. Night hold his breath while the street shiver. Mask on, city get quiet when the test comes up. Sunglasses high with the past comes on.
All right, I'm getting up out of here. It's the Undiscovered Podcast. I need motion, I need traction, I need subscribers. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Push the notification button so you know when I'm dropping new content. I appreciate all the people that tapped in. Y'all have a blessed Friday and have a safe weekend as well. And tune in for some football tonight as well as tomorrow. And I'm out. Get to the bag.